Boo! It's okay. It's just me, your yoga friend. Wah! It's okay. I'm your yoga friend, Kate, and I promise I don't always hurt pumpkins or gourds. Today's class is a spooky Halloween theme yoga class where we'll be moving through some frightening yoga postures. So put on some yoga clothes or maybe throw on a costume today to have a little fun. And when you're ready, let's get started. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get started on this spooky practice in easy seat. And if you normally practice with blocks, please have those nearby. Maybe take a moment to go get them. And while you do that, I will tell you that this outfit that I'm donning today is not anatomically correct. Of course, children, when they're born, they have about 300 bones. And then when you become a full-fledged adult, a lot of those bones fuse to 206 bones. So a little fun skeleton fact for you today. But let's go ahead and sit up really tall in our spine, ground down through both sit bones firmly on the earth. Long neck, a gentle tuck of the chin, soften the face. And we'll bring our right hand to our right hip, the ground right by our right hip. And on your inhale, sweep your left arm forward, up and over, drawing a big circle, reaching up and over to the right side of the room. And on your exhale, cactus your arms, spiral your chest open, stretch through the shoulder. Plant your left hand by your left hip. Inhale, draw a big circle with your right arm all the way up and over, reach towards the left side of the room. And on your exhale, cactus arm open through the shoulder and the chest. Plant the right arm by the right hip, and that's the move. Inhale the left arm up and over. And exhale down. Inhale, right arm up and over. And exhale down. Just opening up the chest. Inhale, left arm up, getting into the hips. Exhale down. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale down. Inhale, right arm up. That's left arm actually. And exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a long spine, and we're going to move actually into potentially a scary part of class. If you've never done breath of fire, this might be new to you, and new things can sometimes be scary, so we're sticking right on theme. This is going to be a 3-part breathing exercise. We're going to start with breath of fire, then alkaline breathing, then a gentle breath hold. So if you've never done breath of fire, I'm going to turn this way so you can see. We're going to start by panting like a dog, so mouth open, tongue out. Don't worry about the inhale, just push out the exhale. And see how you have to do it. You have to work with your belly and pump your belly back, so keep going. And we're going to close our mouth and only do that through the nose, and at the same time on our exhale, snap the belly back, so we're pumping our belly. So it's going to sound like this. Keep going nice and strong. This builds the heat. Stick with it. Think out, 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 out. Pump, 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 pump. Halfway there. Maybe a little faster now. Stick with it. It's a core workout, 10 more seconds. And release. Then take a big inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. Alkaline breathing. In through your nose. Powerful. Out through your mouth. In, out. In, out. In, out. With your own. Powerful. Fill all the way up. But nice and fast. Halfway there. Gentle face. Stick with it. Three, two, one. Big inhale. Gentle hold at the top. Easy face. Long spine. Hold. And then long, slow exhale, but we're holding at the bottom. So release, release, exhale, all the way out. Empty and hold. Engage the core. Gentle face. Relax the body. Your oxygen is aerated. You're fine. Gentle hold. You have all the breath you need inside you. Gentle ease. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Breathe like regular. Well done. I love breath work. Let's come into a tabletop and start using that aerated oxygen, that breath to link it to movement. So knees under hips, hands under shoulder, fingertips wide, pointer fingers forward, active hands here. We'll take some haunted cat-cow. So inhale, shine the chest forward, let the ribs drip towards the mat, hip bones rise, look up. And exhale, chin to chest, round through each vertebrae, create space between both of the shoulder blades. Inhale, look up, hip bones rise, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round. With your breath now. So maybe you move a little faster, maybe a little slower, maybe you hold, maybe you take circles. And then come to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, engage the core, knit the hip bones up towards the ribs so you start to fire up that core. This pose is scary. Hold this pose for a minute. I'll be crying. And then slowly press into your hands, send your hips back first, then up, and maybe you straighten your legs. Pedal out your ghost dog, also known as downward dog. Nice. So know that you can always come back to this posture. You can always come back to child's pose, which is this posture, but with both knees on the ground and your booty on your heels. But let's get into it. Take a whole bunch of sweet little steps or scary little steps all the way towards the top of your mat. When you get there, inhale to a half lift, hands on your shins or toes, long spine, long neck. And exhale, forward fold. Weight in your heels, inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Arms rise overhead, meet in prayer, palms, and bring it on down to your heart center, your skeleton center. One big inhale. One big exhale. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise, long spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. The right knee meets the mat. Come to 90-90 with the knees, untuck the back toe. And on your exhale, sink it forward and down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. On your inhale, arms float skyward. Try to get your biceps by your ears to really open through the chest. Keep both hips pointed forward. Maybe you bring your fingertips backwards towards the back of the room, turn it into a little back bend. And exhale, both hands meet mat, straighten through the front leg, hips go back in space. Half splits. Keep your hips facing forward, dorsiflex your front foot back at your face to extend the stretch down your calf, down your ankle, down the bottom of your feet, down your digital slips or your toe muscles. And then as you rebend into the front foot, tuck the back foot, straighten through both legs, pyramid, fold over your front leg. You can also keep the toes of your front foot up in this posture that really strengthens and lengthens through the calf. Take 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Rebend the front knee. Plant both hands and step back into downward dog. Roll into plank. And lower down for 5, 4. Knees on or off the mat. 3, 2, 1. Zip up the legs. Glutes are on. Press into the floor with your feet, so much so that your kneecaps lift off the ground. Hands by your rib cage. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, elbows in. Exhale, lower. We're going to hold this one, warming it up. Inhale, cobra. Maybe you lift your palms off the hand. Maybe you float them behind you. Exhale, lower. Press through your tabletop. Tuck the toes. Ghost dog. I love this. This is so fun. Slow steps up towards the top of the mat. Stretch through the calf on each one. When you get there, inhale to a half lift, long spine, shoulders down the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way to standing, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half rise. Shoulders down the back. Exhale, step the left foot back. Back knee meets the mat. Untuck the left toe. Come up to 90-90 with the knees. And on your exhale, sink forward and down. On your inhale, breathe the arms skyward. Get your biceps by your ears, open through the chest. Grounded with the feet, but reaching up with the upper body. Easy breaths. Maybe you move your fingers towards the back of the room and look towards your fingertips for a little gentle back bend. And exhale, arms towards the mat, straighten the front legs, send the hips back in space, half splits. Dorsiflex the foot back at your face, headlights, or hips like headlights of a car, beep beep, pointing forward. As you rebend your front leg, tuck the back toe, straighten through both legs, pyramid pose. Fold over your front leg. Maybe the toes of your front leg are popped up still, extending the stretch into your calf. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Plant the hands, frame the front foot, step it back into downward dog. Ripple forward into a plank and lower with knees on or off the mat through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Gently step it through. Peel open your left hand for a dragonfly twist. Right hand on the floor. Left hand up in the air. Plant the left hand and both arms rise. Crescent. Core is on. Legs are activated. Peel right away into Warrior 2, also known as Ghost 2. Back heel comes down. Stay here, or you can bend your left arm up, elbow pointed at the ceiling, and assist it deeper with the right hand, coming into a shoulder stretch in Ghost 2. Release the stretch, straighten through both legs. Reach forward with the left hand and come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Big side stretch, reaching towards either side of the room, the floor, the ceiling, the sky. Using your obliques, inhale back to Warrior 2, bend the front leg. Inhale, scoop the energy back, reverse ghost. Laugh like a little witch. And exhale it all down. Frame the front foot. Step back into downward ghost. Scroll it up to high plank. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Gently step it through. Peel the right hand up. Dragonfly twist. Left hand firmly on the mat. Opposing energies. Circle the right hand down and breathe it up into crescent. Both arms rise. Sink deep in the front knee. And peel it open, Warrior 2, Ghost 2. Taking the same bend we did on the other one, maybe you point your right elbow towards the sky for a little Ghost 2 shoulder stretch. Sink deep in that knee, powerful legs. Open up the Warrior 2, straighten the front leg. Reach forward with the right hand and tip over. In Trikonasana, try to get your shoulders in line over one another. Be very thin on the plane here, almost as if you're pressed between 2 planes of glass. That one can be spooky for some people. Inhale up to Warrior 2, rebend the front leg, scoop the energy back, reversed ghosts. Exhale, windmill it all forward. Both hands meet the mat. Step the the right foot back into downward ghost. Roll it up to plank pose. Lower through your chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing spooky ghost. We'll add on here. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Peel open, left arm, dragonfly. Exhale, lower. And sweep both arms up on the inhale, crescent. Stay for the exhale and inhale to Warrior 2. Take the shoulder stretch on the side if you took it before, or maybe you flirt with it, maybe you try it. Test your balance, it's okay. Release the shoulder stretch, straighten the front leg. Reach forward with the left arm, Trikonasana, tip over, triangle pose, side body stretch. If you're looking up at your top palm, look down, shorten the stance and place your fingers on the ground. We're coming into half moon. So put your weight on your left foot and your fingertips. Right leg floats into the air, expanding in all directions, grounded through the foot. Find your visual focus point, your drishti. Play with it. And then bend your left leg and very, very sweetly and gently, your right leg touches down. Come into warrior two. We're going to shift our energy to the back of the mat, coming into a skandasana, side lunge on the left. So we're all the way towards the back of the mat, slingshotting our energy back. Left leg is straight, toes are pointed up towards the sky. Shift your side lunge to the right. We'll do one more time, both sides. Shift it to the left. Make it really fluid. Shift it to the right. Turn your hips towards the front of the mat. In this low lunge position, send it up to a three-legged dog. Left leg rises. With your leg up, scroll up to a high plank. Lower through your chaturanga. Powerful. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, ghost dog. Really considering changing the name to that. Great name. Downward ghost dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Peel the right hand up, dragonfly pose. One breath in, one breath out. Round through the arm, come up to crescent pose. Both arms rise, sink deep into the front knee, and open into warrior two. If you took the shoulder stretch before, bring it back. Find your balance. And with control, release. Straighten through the front leg. Reach forward and tip over into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Look down towards the ground. You're going to shorten your stance. Reach your fingertips forward of your right foot. Bend through the right leg and lift the left foot into half moon. You can use your hand to open your hips up towards the side of the room. We're expanding in all directions. The fog's coming on this half moon, so it's going away. So bend through the right leg. Touch down slowly with the left leg back into warrior two. We're going to slingshot our energy all the way to the back of the mat, skandasana, side lunge. Both heels firmly on the floor. Right leg is straight, right toes pointed up. Shift it over to the other side. Shift it back. One more time. Rotate your hips towards the front of the mat. Pick the right foot up, send it back, three-legged dog. Roll it forward, three-legged dog plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, ghost dog. We'll do it one more time each side. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Peel the left arm up, dragonfly. Exhale, swirl it down towards the ground, lift both arms up, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior. Maybe you take a little shoulder bend. And inhale, straighten both legs. Tip over, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Gazes down towards the ground. Rebend the front leg. Maybe you shorten your stance. Fingertips come to the ground on the left hand. Float the right leg up. 5 breaths here. Slow it down. Powerful. Nice and scary, spooky. Half moon. You got it. Navel in. Gentle face. Smile about it. Don't take it too seriously. Bend through the left leg, touch back down into warrior two. Slingshot it towards the back of the mat with control. Side lunge on the right, Skandasana on the right. I'm using my pumpkin as a prop right now. That's cool. Send it on over to the left side. Skandasana on the other side. One more time each side. Send it over. Make it fluid, open through the hips, then send it back. Turn your hips towards the front of the mat. Pick up the left foot, send it back. Three-legged dog, left foot up. Keep it up as you scroll forward into high plank. Exhale through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Say it with me, ghost dog. Love it. Oh. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale. Step it through. Peel the right arm up. One breath in. One breath out. As you circle your arm around, bring both up, crescent pose, and then peel into warrior two. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you take the shoulder opener. Gentle exhale brings you to warrior two. Straighten through both legs. Reach forward with the right hand and tip over with control into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Step your feet closer together, heel toe your back foot up. Fingertips of your right hand come on top of your foot, so a couple inches on top. Float into half moon. If you're building heat, option to really sigh it out here. Maybe you give a little howl at your half moon. Oh, yes. 2 more breaths. Powerful. Bend through the right leg, touch back down into warrior two. Send the energy back into Skandasana side lunge at the back of your mat. Left leg is bent. Beautiful. Send it over to the right. To the left. It's like a monster mash. I can't use that song, I'll get copyright infringement. Just imagine it. Send it on over to Skandasana on the right. Turn your hips towards the front of the mat. Send the right foot back in the air. Three-legged dog. Roll up to plank. Exhale through your chaturanga with your leg up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, ghost dog. My favorite. Ugh, so good. We're slowing it down now. So inhale your left leg up. Bring it all the way to the right side of the mat in the air towards the right side of the room. We're going to touch it down for a wild thing. Hips rise. Breathe it in. 2 full breaths here. Feel it. Maybe you come through a nice, powerful side plank and step your left foot to the outside of the left side of the mat for lizard pose. You can do floating lizard, or you can come into humble lizard onto your forearms, getting really deep into that left hip, the outer hip. Now it's time to slow down the thoughts, slow down the breath. Find that yogi stillness where we don't scritch or scratch or look at our toenails or notice that we need lotion for our skin. That doesn't matter. We're not going to play with our clothes. We're going to focus on our breath. Relax our body. Relax our face. Smile. If you're on forearms, come up to your hands. Inhale, swim your left hand up and back. Kick up your your right foot. We're going to catch it. You can bring the foot in for a quad stretch, or you can kick it back for a nice shoulder opener. Or you can do both. Beautiful. Release your foot with control. Don't let it slingshot. And we'll straighten through our front leg, half splits. We're going to hold this one for a little while. I know your leg is off towards the side of the mat. That's groovy. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Fold forward, but first come to a really long spine, then fold. Flex your feet back towards your face. Maybe you shimmy your hips side to side in a slow little monster mash dance in this half splits. Feels really good to get into the 360 ball and socket. And if you're here and you want to go deeper into full splits, go ahead and take it. If you have your block nearby, you can always use your block as support. We'll be here for a few more breaths. If you're in full splits, maybe you bring your chest down to the ground. Maybe you don't use hands. And maybe you come up, no hands. Really active with your splits. Beautiful. Come back in a half splits if you are not. Let's go ahead and rebend our front leg, frame the front foot, and step back into ghost dog. Woo! Inhale your right leg up. And exhale, bring it into wild thing. I like to dip my hips down first, fix my mic, and then lift my hips into wild thing. Take it slow here. Take a few breaths. Feel this. Squeeze the glutes up. And then maybe you come through a powerful side plank and then step your right foot to the outside of your right mat. Lizard pose. Getting into the outside of our hips. Maybe you come down to forearms and drop the knee and untuck the back toe. Beautiful. If you can take really big inhales and exhales, just 10 of them here, you're going to relax really deeply into this posture. Don't worry about moving your hair. Don't worry about the sounds around you. Just refocus on the breath. Beautiful. If you're on forearms, come up to your hands. Swim your right hand back in a big circle. Kick up your left leg. Grab hold of the outside of your foot. Maybe bring it in for a nice quad stretch or kick it out. Or do both where you exhale, bring it in, and inhale, expand. Beautiful. Release the foot with control, no slingshotties. Send the hips back in space and straighten through the front leg. Dorsiflex your foot back at your face. It's okay that your foot is at an angle, off towards the side of the mat. It's all good. Shimmy your hips from side to side, nice and slow, just getting into the deep hamstrings here. Find that really long spine. Melt the navel towards the ground versus the nose towards the ground. And if you want to turn this from a half splits into a full splits, go ahead and do so. You can take controlled dips like maybe you did on the other side. Maybe you just look up and stretch through the chest. Beautiful. If you are in full splits, come back into half splits. Rebend your front leg, coming into a low lunge on your hands. Step the right foot back to meet the left foot. Downward dog, ghost dog. I don't know why I like that so much, but I sure do. Anyway, this is our last moments for this class in Ghost Dog. So maybe you come up to your tiptoes and sink your hips down or your heels down. One more time, inhale to tiptoes and exhale, release. Find any other movements that you might need, maybe a wide-legged down dog, reaching your hips up in space. And then bring your hips or your feet to hips distance apart. And we'll lower down onto our knees, but keep your hands in the same place. We'll come right into melting heart or puppy pose. So your knees are at a 90-degree angle. And your arms are in front of you, stretching through the shoulders, through the chest. Maybe your forehead is on the ground, or maybe you can switch your gaze up towards your fingertips to deepen. Beautiful. Start to walk your knees up until you can roll over onto your booty and roll all the way down to your back. Beautiful. We'll come into a scary baby, also known as happy baby. So you can take peace fingers to big toes or hands to the outside of your feet. And before you find movement, maybe just find this action of bringing your knees towards the ground and really opening through your groin and your pelvis. And getting the full of your spine and your lower back on the floor. And then maybe you find rocking side to side or whatever funky movements that feel good in your body. Maybe that's bending one leg all the way in and straightening the other. Beautiful. Now you can release both of your legs all the way down into a traditional shavasana, or you can come up to an easy seat for a sweet and scary closing of the class. So bring your palms right to your heart center. We are alive. We have vitality. We have mobility. If you're able to move through any portion of this class, then you have some modicum of health that we can be deeply grateful for. So we'll take a final breath as a class. Exhale everything out. Completely empty. Then long, slow inhale, fill all the way up. Hold at the top, gentle face. And exhale, release. Shoulders down the back. Nice and free in our body. I hope you had a spooky, scary time. There's more scary yoga classes / intermediate, harder sculpt classes in the description below. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Namaste, sweet friends.